The broadcast is on air.
Yeah, when you said the first invite you sent was to the broadcast, but it wasn't. There we go.
So are you watching
There.
right now? Okay.
Oh, I forgot. I'm gonna be behind a little bit.
Yeah, but you can tell me things that you see, which I need help, not only here, but in the future.
Yeah.
But I can tell you right now, I'm not going to play very well.
You only drink a little bit, right?
No, compared to normal, yeah. When I play Colin, I play Colin sober. When I play you, I drink beforehand. Does that
Maybe you
make
should
sense?
try playing Colin drunk.
I don't know, maybe. When I play you, I just go at it. When I play Colin, I'm worried about trying to do the right thing. Because everything I throw up is wrong. I can't pass against a computer, so I definitely can't pass against Colin. I don't know where to put this one.
If you hear weird noises, nothing weird is actually going. Oh my god, that feels so weird.
Are you watching?
Nothing weird is going on.
Are you watching right now?
I'm putting biofreeze. Yeah, I'm watching. I'm watching you apply your stuff.
This guy right here, I got from you.
Yeah.
Has saved me multiple times this season.
Yeah, he was solid for me too. I think when I gave him to you, he already had like 5 interceptions on the season. He's not super fast.
No, but he comes up and he stops the run, and then out of nowhere, about every 3 or 4 games, he gets an interception. I mean, he's just right there every time. Sorry, I didn't mean to invite you while I'm doing all this, but you were just ready quicker than I expected.
There we go. No, you're good. You use your experience the way you changed my name.
Yes.
Son of a bitch.
The capital. I didn't change it to David. I just capitalized it. Can't be too bad. I mean, mine's Joanna Blow Me.
This is true.
Nobody has caught it yet. That's mine.
I figured it out.
I figured somebody would, but nobody stated anything. Nobody said anything about it. I'm kind of sad. I figured somebody would come up and go, wait.
I was waiting for somebody to say something. Like, I totally got where you're going with that. Like, I just changed my name to Joanna Man. Like, you're Joanna Blow Me. I got Joanna Man. Like, that terrible fucking movie.
But no, everybody's all so serious.
Wait, when did you get Stephon Diggs?
Beginning of the season. I got him with Landry.
All right, Femi.
I got him from Dale. I've been trying to get rid of Stephon Diggs for about 6 weeks now, and nobody wants him.
Really? I didn't know you were trying to get rid of him. I mean, I would take Stephon Diggs, probably.
Well, it's too late now. Maybe at the end of the season, at the end of the playoffs.
I mean, I don't even really need a wide receiver. I got Will Fuller and Robbie Anderson.
Fuller is an undercover monster.
Mm-hmm.
I put Diggs up on the block twice in the chat, and I tried to trade him to Jose twice for a lineman, but he wouldn't take him. See this guy that I'm on now? Are you a Dixon?
Hang on, you haven't gotten there yet. You were still on Winston. Ah, there we are.
See this guy? Wait till he pops up.
Yeah, I see him. I know you had him on the block.
He's been on the block for the better part of the year, and I'm playing this guy. He's not the best runner, but when he breaks it, he breaks it. And the other guys I could never break it with.
Khalfani Muhammad.
I have no idea. Don't know where he came from, but that's my third down runner, Spencer Ware, and then I got Muhammad. So I think I'm going to go about things differently next season with Kareem Hunt.
Oh, yeah.
I think I'm going to basically base my offense around Kareem Hunt and Travis Kelce and nickel and dime.
You're talking in Madden 19, right?
Yeah. I'm going to put Tyreek Hill in at the 3 spot. And I'm going to try to get a top 80s wide receiver for my outside spot with high speed is my plan. And I'm going to try to run it in nickel and dime. Because I can't pass where the fuck. I feel like maybe I should go a different route.
I don't understand how you can't pass. I mean, you've literally got some of the best wide receivers in the game.
I throw interceptions. I don't know, man. That's all I do.
You know what? It also partially could be Winston too. Like,
I think you are kind of correct. I mean, with a lot of quarterbacks, I throw interceptions. It doesn't matter the quarterback. But Winston, I noticed him almost immediately. I like how he throws the ball, everything else, but he takes far too long to take his steps back. Did you play with him at all when you had him?
yeah, that's part of the reason I benched him. I didn't personally like his release. Like the way that he throws the ball, I was not a fan of it at all.
See, I haven't even got to the point where I noticed that. He takes too many steps back to where I throw a lot of passes off of his back foot because he's still stepping back. He steps back 10 yards.
He's like Donovan McNabb.
Yeah, he just keeps going and going and going, and I can't get my feet set so I can make a pass. Like, if I'm trying to do a quick pass, I'm screwed. Alright, I'm starting.
Alright.
Hopefully nobody else is watching, because I don't broadcast the games. Every time I do, I play horrible. Oh, I didn't put him on AP. So we'll have to wait it out. Sorry.
You're good.
But I want you to watch what I'm doing and tell me what you think.
Yeah, I'll see like where you're making your reads and see if like you're reading your coverages and everything like that. Like that can determine like the biggest thing is if you're reading the coverage incorrectly. If you're seeing cover 2, cover 3, cover 1, man or zone.
Now most of my passes I go for mid-range and drop down to my my short game. And that's only because mid-range tends to be open more often. And when Colin was talking the other day about how to set your team, your schemes, I passed him. I'm a nickel and dime player, but it never seems to work, is why I kind of went from it. I'm a run and nickel and dime person.
If you're a nickel and dime
works.
kind of player, what you really want is you want possession receivers, as opposed to like speed receivers.
That's kind of my idea of why in the next Madden I'm going to put Tyreek Hill in my number 3 spot. And I want Chris Conley and Albert Wilson in my 1 and 2. Those guys are more possession. Tyreek Hill is a speed burner. Does that make any sense at all?
It does, but I think Albert Wilson is He also comes up as a speed one because I think he's relatively speedy, but like what you want is like your number one in that case. You want a red zone threat. Your number two, you're going to want a route runner or a possession receiver. And then your number three, a possession or a speed receiver like a Tyreek Hill or something like that. That way, you can burn someone from the slot and you can get big plays from the slot, but you can still nickel and dime them with your 1 and 2. And that route running allows them to get separation.
Well, Conley is more of a possession. Albert Wilson has speed, but he can't consistently catch. Wilson is coming up for he can catch. That's kind of my... The Chiefs are over-amped. We don't really have very good receivers. We have one receiver that's really fast, but kind of makes the difference for the rest.
Shift together here from the D line. Now Cook.
They always run to the opposite side.
Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37.
So do you ever change like over/under coverage?
If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Where I'm telling him to go.
Yeah, like if you do like triangle up, triangle down.
Yes.
That'll determine if you guys are covering over and under. Now, I would recommend.
I do a lot of basic line to try to change it, and then I do a lot of, depending on the situation, I'm going to go outside.
So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable. And you
That's
know
why I
me pretty
build
on second down and
a
short. What I like to see.
defensive.
Yeah, without a doubt, I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way.
At some point, Lamar will probably run. So it's like we're going to want to keep an eye out for that. If you think he's going to run, make sure you do QB contain.
Most of the time, everybody runs on me, but it's the passes that beat. They run, and then I make the tackle on the pass.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow.
Andy Dalton, Blake Bortles always get me.
Andy Dalton has my number, dude. I hate playing him. And Tannehill. I don't know why. I cannot. I played him quite a bit. But Tannehill, I cannot stop. He dodges all my tackles. Tannehill has my number. I hate that guy.
Nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
If you can't tell, I'm nervous about playing
Collins. Turned into a pretty nice little
it's
game.
built to beat everybody. He kind of put the pressure on me.
He's going to let this one go deep.
Well, even if you lose, well, just with us.
Will it still say I played? Did you see that play?
Yeah.
That's garbage.
Jesus.
Is that not garbage?
So, what that was a speed receiver getting over your cover 2.
That's exactly what it was. I pressed it, and they went. The quarterback went the opposite way. Got time, and he was going the same direction. It's garbage. But that stuff happens to me all the time. I can call
Try
it
less cover 2.
I'm gonna opt in now. This is my kryptonite. I cannot score.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no thought to bring this one
defensively, you want to try and stay like if you're going to be, especially against a user, cover 4, cover 6, cover 9 work pretty well, and then you just base the set on if they have how many wide receivers. Now let's see the offense.
They to go play action here on first down. And he's got Decker left side. And he's able to get up here to the 26. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Problem is I think too hard.
Yeah, you actually missed triangle, broke open there.
From the gun.
Check your matchups, see who has a better chance of breaking out.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry.
Oh, jeez.
Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye.
You wait till the end of the game.
Big sack.
You wait till the end of the game. They'll have 5 or 6 sacks on them. About third quarter, they're going to get sacks on sacks. Every time.
3rd and long for Winston.
Sorry, I actually had Trubisky regress because of sacks.
I get that a lot. That's not a new thing for me.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
I rarely go forward on my first drive either.
Pressure comes and it's blocked. The Ravens block it.
That happens a lot too.
Take possession of the football.
And that's truly the way to
Did they drop it?
Isn't it?
No, but I get blocked
Jesus.
punts and kicks. You know that game that I showed you guys where I had that pick 6 with Eric Berry?
Yeah.
I have the craziest games. In that same game, I got 2 safeties against the other team. But the game before, I had a field goal blocked and returned for a touchdown, and I had a punt blocked and returned for a touchdown. And I probably get 4 out of 10 punts blocked.
They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
I'm telling you, I have the craziest games. There's nothing I can do about half of this stuff. I don't understand it.
Yeah, that's weird.
I'm set to lose this game.
No, not necessarily.
No, in general. Like that play is not unusual for me.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas.
This is how the
gifts,
majority
right?
of my games go.
Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away.
Yeah, but it's so early.
This will not be
It's
always
still early.
It's a deficit, but
and here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important.
So how
drive,
often do you run your plays out of the gun?
A lot of teams script plays. We know that.
I run
they have a
pistol
script to start the ball
and
game. And typically those
shotgun.
scripts go between 12 and 20.
Probably just about 60% of the time.
Down 2 touchdowns
So
it depends on how they're playing.
Deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it.
I like to run out of underneath the
Anything, at
center,
least 3 points, get that
but it
zero off the
depends on
board.
how much penetration they're doing.
Completed pass play. Now let's
I like
see if they
running
go back to
underneath
the air
center
or to the
because I
ground.
can pass or run. But I cannot run with the game.
Now Jameis on 2nd down. And Diggs has it. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. An 11-yard
thing with
pickup
Diggs,
for the Titans and a first down.
Now at this point I'll probably end up keeping him. But there's nothing that Diggs can do that Landry can't do.
Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always
what
so
you just
empathetic
did
to those
with
DBs,
Diggs,
aren't you?
like that, like I don't know how far behind I am, but if you're looking to like
Fires one incomplete.
stay back
The intended
and like
receiver there
nickel
was
and dime
John
them,
Smith.
mesh
And
routes,
it's 2nd down.
and things like that are going to be your best options.
These are the kind of throws you got to hit.
That's what I
It's
usually
wide
try
open
to
right
do.
there. Got to be able to get it to him. Don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them.
And what you
Every
kind of
time
want
he's
to do
dropped a
is like
pass. Yeah,
avoid
it's a big
throwing
miss.
over the middle with the mesh route and really look for them to break away on like the right or the left side. Like those are going to be the guys that are going to break away.
Throwing again, Winston on second
I don't
and 10.
have that much time.
And his throw here is incomplete.
But I usually don't have that much
His
time.
intended receiver, and it's third down.
Got you.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys
When
that
I
call
do
the
have
frustrated
time,
fullbacks, the
I'm-
linebackers,
I throw a
you know
bad
that in
pass
their zone
because I'm
coverage,
surprised.
They were able to drop,
I get
see the
anxious.
ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
On third down, Winston. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down.
You're watching.
Where are
this.
you in the middle of picking a play right now?
I'm about to.
Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a
All
running
right.
back,
already
I can't
picked
see
it.
your screen, but what I want you to do is okay.
Oftentimes you widen too much.
Hold
and
on, I'll pause
overcommit.
it after
He
this.
cuts up inside.
Okay.
That's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
On first and 10, Winston. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball.
Okay, what?
So there's a play that works really well for me, and I want you to give it a shot. To find it, I don't know if it's even in your playbook, but if you go under, instead of choosing by like coach's suggestion or like play style or anything, like if you go to concept and then scroll over to the right to deep pass, and then I think it's under verticals or post. There is a play called PA crossers.
That's where your far to the right cuts in on a post and your tight end cuts way down on the right.
It's
on a
where
post.
your three wide receivers all line up on the left side, and they all run post routes from the left side of the field to the right side, or the right side of the field to the left side.
Oh, that stuff kills me. Okay.
That's how
When
I
I-
got you in our last game. I just kept running that same play and alternating the receivers.
When they all go the same direction, I get screwed.
But he kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
It's under concept.
18 seconds. Concept. I'll look at it on the next one. I'm running out of time. I'm not used to looking at plays through
Play clock winding down.
this way either.
Off the play fake, Winston.
I had to get used to looking at it that way because it was the easiest way for me to find plays that I liked.
And brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's
Well, he should have held on to that.
And as a result, unable to hold on
I
to
don't
the
know how he
football.
dropped it.
Because that's what they do.
The concept, and if you scroll over to the right to deep pass.
Now play number 7 of the
My
drive
play,
as
that's
they're
all they
looking
do,
at a
man.
3rd and 10.
If I need the catch, they drop it. If there's a defender in the way, they drop it. It doesn't matter how good they are.
Again, it's Winston. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw.
That's
so
my
he
whole
just tossed it
season.
away, but that brings up 4th.
What's the old
I'll
adage,
watch
be quick,
everybody
don't
else
hurry?
that plays
Well,
me
that one
make
ran out the
those
window
passes,
there. He was hurried,
and I just do
harassed.
nothing but
That ball
drop
had
it.
to be gotten rid of, otherwise he was going to get sacked.
On is Kern, the punter, to send this one away.
It's bad.
And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. Now right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Hoping now to get back in the end zone on this 4th possession. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore
Yeah,
first
it's like
down.
1,000 speed going on here.
Jesus.
Did you see that?
I'm just now seeing it.
He took off like a bolt of lightning.
What you want to do is pinch your line and set your ends to contain.
I do that all the time. It doesn't help. They run right up the middle on me.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Every year I go to the combine and marvel at the speed.
Well, I'm talking more along the lines of, like, stopping a guy like Jackson from getting out. That'll keep the quarterback contained.
They run it again with Cook. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. 1 yard officially on the pickup, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 11. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
Second quarter now. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis with you. It's the Ravens who have the football. They do, however, have a tough 3rd and long coming up.
So I saw you go. You were in the 4-3 set. When there's 3 wide receivers, I would get into like a nickel or a dime set.
I've been in nickel.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
When I'm in a nickel,
and that's going to bring up a 4th
I get
down.
burned deep.
Was that a receiver?
That's my.
Yeah, actually it was. There's a running back.
And I don't know. I understand that it's a short game. The 10 yards, 7 yards. Every time I try to guess it to that, I get burned way deep. It just, whatever I decide, I don't know. It's always off.
So
I'm really bad at guessing what they're going to do.
So if you want to stop that deep pass, if you go into cover 4, if over the top coverage, it'll help to alleviate some of that, especially on like a 3rd and 12 pass. It's going to force them to go under and then try and make a play and get the rack.
And remember how it ended?
In a punt.
Yeah, I mean, how does that happen? You just don't see that happen every day.
This one maybe not quite that bad, but still, you'd like to have a chance for points if you hold the football that long.
Agreed.
Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams.
He's just going to hang out there in the end zone.
It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
Ooh.
What we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick 6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. Here's Jarvis Landry now on the return. With a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Out comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here. Back to it after the pick 6. Winston.
It doesn't help that Colin built his defensive juggernaut.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 17 yards on that play for the Titans.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes it's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
Play fake. Winston. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Decker. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
This is ridiculous.
Tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line.
Well, I tried to flip it.
And it's 3rd down.
And then I just
We
picked
just
the
saw
play
another
without
how the
looking.
defense is winning
I
this
tried to
game,
flip the
really
pat
at the
the
point
play,
of attack.
and it
The
didn't
offensive
flip.
line is just getting pushed around.
I sent
I
all
think
my
now as a play
offense
caller,
over
you
on
got to
the
give a
other
little bit of help.
direction.
Maybe you keep your tight ends a little bit more. Maybe the running backs help you a little bit with the pass blocking. But you've got to help them get some confidence because you can't abandon the play calling right now.
Smith catches left side. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. And this ball is going to be down now right at the 10-yard line. Good spot. And you see Dalvin Cook and the offense heading back out. It's the second quarter.
I mean, that bounce kind of worked-ish.
I think he's hoping for a little
that
bit
was a
more
weird
production
bounce.
out of himself.
And we often talk about preaching
Don't
patience
knock
to a
it.
runner when
It's the
things
only
are a
thing
little
that's on
bumpy in
my
the
way.
early going. But we have to do the same
I'm
thing
not
with the
knocking it.
offensive line. They can't wait to
can't beat
halftime
the
to make the
computer.
adjustments. They have to do it from series to series. Little surface tablets come into play. Check out what the defense is doing and see if they can find a better way to run it.
So they search for that patience here now. And he'll be out of bounds, getting it across the 25. 16 yards on that one and a Raven first.
Good God, that's frustrating.
Yeah, I should try doing it all season.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he gets this up to the
I don't even know.
34
I'm
out of bounds there.
very surprised
7 yards,
I
the
actually made it to
pickup
the
on the
playoffs.
pitch and catch.
In recent years, the slot receivers really gained stature in the NFL because they can do so many
Oh,
things.
you had a winning record.
Yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver, but to have that kind of courage and toughness to run routes in the middle of the field and become dependable
I mean,
targets for the
realistically,
quarterbacks
I
and
mean,
move the sticks,
in the
those guys
AFC,
are really good.
the only users are me, you, Colin, Red,
And he's going
and
to be taken down
Jose.
with a penalty flag on the field.
Yeah, and I think I only played you.
That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as
Did
that
you-
because
did you
now
play
it
Colin?
doesn't go on the books. But now they have to make that up again, don't they?
I got Red and Colin like back-to-back weeks.
I think we had a game, but
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
I even read it.
And
I
he's
missed
going to
it.
get this all the way
I
down
know what I'm
inside
gonna
the
see
35.
there.
A nice gain at 21 yards.
Oh,
Welcome to my world. I'm done.
3 rushes for 58 yards or 51?
It doesn't fucking matter. I give up.
I wouldn't run any man coverage against that.
They run the counter with Cook. And not much running room. Down to the 32.
think that was a zone
Just a
going
yard
out
on the
there.
first down carry.
I don't
so
run
second
man
and
very
9.
often.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold them to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Looking to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Young. And oh, he is
About
really
the
laid out
28.
that time. Knocked flat on his back. Right around the 26.
Ooh. Damn, they took his fucking receiver's head off.
It doesn't matter. He doesn't get injured. That never happens.
A reminder, as we did all through the regular season, we'll check in with Larry Ridley.
I
at
think that your
halftime. He'll
corners
have
might be
highlights
too slow.
and analysis of
They
this
are,
first
but I
Because
don't
you're
have
still
anybody
starting.
to, I don't have anybody to replace him.
And some room to maneuver.
Jesus
And he picks
Christ.
up the first as he's
I don't have
able
anyone
take
to
it down
replace
the
him. I'm done,
7-yard
dude. I
line.
quit.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
World.
He has more yards than the rest of his team.
How is... I mean, honestly, in terms
Don't
of that,
ask
I don't
me.
really think you're doing anything wrong.
Don't ask me. It's every game. Every game something like this happens, dude. He's 7 for 7 with 90 yards
just how
rushing.
tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays. Makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice game right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for them.
Under pressure now, and he's going to go down.
I mean, I'm pretty
Just
sure Collins'
inside the
offensive line
5-yard
is like
line.
99 overall.
These strong safeties, some people may not
Yeah,
realize
but he doesn't
it's
play me
really like
very
an extra
often.
linebacker, right?
It really is because they're hybrids. Half linebacker.
Sorry, I'm
half
frustrated.
defensive back.
This is my whole
The
season.
linebacker and him
Every
on that
single
play
game is
emerged.
like this.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal.
No, you're good.
For the Ravens touchdown.
I'm trying to figure out, like,
Those late in the half scores, especially
I've never seen a computer, like,
decent cushion.
play
He said those
well.
could be the ones
If
This
that makes
is-
off a
sense.
squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This
Like-
half has been theirs. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now.
Because you're not calling bad coverages. Like, that wasn't a bad coverage. It's just,
This fielded at the 2.
I just think that, like, your cornerbacks, and like I said, your cornerbacks on the outside, their agility, they're not cutting in to cover the wide receiver as quickly as, like, they should be.
DeAndre Hopkins and the rest of the offense heading back onto the field. Looking down at the stats
I don't think
here,
my cornerbacks
realizing
are
he has no
28
catches.
to
They
nothing
targeted
in
him
the
twice,
first
but no
half.
catches. So how do they get him more involved, Charles?
You make sure he
You'd be
touches
surprised.
it on routes that he likes to run. Maybe
Remember,
even
I was getting my
reverse
ass handed to
some type
me
of a jet
in the
sweep
last
that gets his
season
hands
before
on the
we ended
ball
up
and get him
restarting.
active and involved in the game. You just try and find
And then
in
ways
this
to
one,
get him
I made the
going,
trade for
and
the
it
new
doesn't have to be
corners.
something that's big downfield.
Maybe
I
kinda like
think
in
it's
basketball,
me.
just
I
a
don't
shooter
know.
seeing the ball go through, you
I've
get him a
had good
rep,
corners
get him more
before.
comfortable.
I agree with that totally. Maybe set that
This
solid
is
screen and give him.
everything.
And the pressure gets there, and Winston goes down. Myles Garrett in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
They run it here.
This is why I don't look forward to playing the
He's gonna
games
go
anymore.
backward. They get him behind the line.
Thanks, Brandon, and welcome to the EA Halftime Report. Let's take
I
a
see
look
other
back
people
at
put
the
up
first half.
108
The
points,
Ravens have
and
to be
then I'm sitting here trying to get 10
Mr.
yards.
Ridley, we've got a trip to the title game on the line.
Well,
Folks are eager to get
again,
right
like,
back
when you
to the
look at,
action.
like, that 108 points, that's pretty much spamming the same play over and over. Like, you find one play that works, and then just spam it on the computer.
And it's a pretty
to
good
one
return
Yeah, but
since he'll get it up
every single
to the
time.
29-yard
It doesn't.
line.
I found plays that
The
work.
Titans offense now, they get set
can't
to
do
head
them
back
over
out
and
here.
over.
They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there.
I'm just
because
not a Madden
we
player.
often have the
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
I mean, I've seen you play better games, but at the same time, it's
well, so much for
you're up
Sammy Tony
against
to drive
the
offensively.
highest
Giving
overall
up a big
team.
sack that loses that kind of yardage,
It's you're basically
not a great
playing like
start.
against a Legends team right now.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Now a second down throw for Winston. And that is incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. And that'll make it third down. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
Winston from the gun on third down.
All right, I'm done.
And down he goes. Back at the
Oh, God, what did I
8-yard
miss?
line. Myles Garrett in there to
Just
drop
a
it
4th
for
and
a
31.
loss of 10. And it'll be 4th and long.
What do I have?
The amount of
30
sacks
yards
that they absorbed
offense.
in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been
Watch
demonstrated
this.
time and
Kick him
time
from
again.
my end
Here's
zone.
Brett Kern
Wait
now.
for it to be a block.
Remember, though, he did have one blocked earlier.
Oh, I got it off. Okay. That's actually unusual for me to get that kick off.
And it's fielded at the 34.
Oh, I'm sorry. I moved my phone.
Blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Ravens set up well to begin their drive, as it'll begin in enemy territory already. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you.
I don't know if you can hear me. It says cannot operate PS4 with voice now.
Let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think
I can hear you.
They got in there and they said,
I don't know why it's telling me
let's
that.
take control right away.
You got the
Defense,
lead, yeah.
we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets
How
done.
many
And
blocks
he'll
is
be
he
taken
going
down, but not before
to tackle?
getting
Is
this
he going to
inside
do?
the 30.
Like 4 guys he
Gain
just
of
going to
21 yards.
For
It
many
doesn't
teams,
matter.
the evaluation of tight ends has really changed.
It doesn't
We used to
matter.
wonder
It
about
was
how
their
they
guy.
block first
The
and
other team.
foremost. Now we want to know how these guys can
I'm
run.
gonna be honest.
We
I think
envision
you
them
just
in
have
offenses,
shit luck,
catch the
and I
ball.
mean that in a
How much
nice
yards
way.
can they
I
gain
just think you have
after
shit
that?
luck.
And that on
Through
display
8
is a
seasons.
pickup. A give. This is Cook. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup.
Like the
there.
plays
It'll
that you've
bring up a
posted, I've
second
never
and
seen
9.
anything like it.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him
Oh.
going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything because
Well,
you're
if
right,
I
he's
don't
pretty
stop
much been
him here, I'm
completely
simming it.
neutralized. See if they stay
I'm
on the
not going to
ground
go
for a
any past
second
this.
down.
This is ridiculous.
Now a shotgun snap as they look to throw. And the hit jarred it loose. It's
Hey, I
incomplete.
had one good play. All right.
So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways,
Ooh.
might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all.
It looks like you're going to play it,
Easier
Colin.
said than done.
They'll set up to throw. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. It's a gain of 5 on the play.
That doesn't
and
sound
that'll bring
entertaining
up
at all.
4th down.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot
You know what's
dragging.
crazy?
Little tapestry.
Ooh,
I don't know if you've played against Colin when he's using Lamar Jackson, but surprisingly, right now the CPU is a better Lamar Jackson than he is. Like he's great at the game,
I think as a
but
head coach, you're happy to come out and put a little drive together, take the 3 points, and build on your lead.
This one taken from the 7. Yet a good return
I almost
as he'll be
think it
stopped
depends
just
on
shy
when you
of
buy
the
the game.
30-yard line.
what do you mean?
Here's the Titan offense now as they make their way
I think
back onto the
at
field.
this point, I
These
want
guys
to
had
see
punt
somebody
their
that
last
buys the
possession,
game
and that's
early
become
with
too
the
familiar
Hall
of
of
a
Fame
refrain.
edition.
Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball,
And
when
buys
the
it
pitcher gets a
separately
base
on the
hit and he's on base,
PlayStation.
they
I
bring
think
his
it
jacket
really,
out
I
to him
think
to
it's
keep
an
him warm.
algorithm.
A lot of times the punter goes
It
inside
depends
and
on
puts
how
on
much money you
sweatpants
pay
or a
for
wrap
it.
over his leg.
Nowhere to
It's
escape.
like
I mean,
right there.
I
I didn't have time to look at my quarter or my running or wide receivers. So
Second now of the afternoon.
every fucking time. I average, I get 6 to 7 sacks at least a game.
Do you know how to max protect?
Yes, it doesn't matter. It just drops another guy to where I don't have an option. Drop the tight end to protect. I still get sacked. Watch.
So, what's the strength? Like, what are your offensive line strengths? Do you know?
They're all equal. They're all at balance.
No, but I mean, like, what's their strength rating? Like, each individual one, like, are any of them above 90 in strength?
I don't know. I don't care.
And that pick just sets them up beautifully right down near the goal line.
I remember being in a defensive meeting back when I was in college. And our defense coordinator says we're going to call this beat.
I don't know. Hey, my CPU scored 7 points.
And Charles, if you're the coach of the losing team,
I
even though
quit.
you made it
I'm done, dude. See why I hate this game?
I get it. Like I said,
This is the only game
dealing with the
I
same
play, and I cannot do anything with it. I don't play any of the games. I don't like any of the games. But when it comes down to it, I can't move the fucking ball.
I think hang on, I'm logging out of your broadcast. I want to look at your offensive line because I have a feeling
They're all
that
trash.
they're weak. But like the pass block and run block, you can't